Let's see what I like. Work saddles because they are generally something you can use for a lot of different classes. This one here actually looks, that is a really good deal. So it says it's got Circle Y fenders. Circle Y fenders. This one might be a decent saddle. $200, I would definitely try that saddle. Um, if you have the ability to go and sit in the saddle, I'd really recommend that as opposed to just buying it and having it shipped to you. That being said, I have bought a saddle and had it shipped to me and it worked out great. You just need to ask questions and ask for specific pictures to make sure it's not a scam. That makes a big difference. The RS brand is a really good brand, a good quality. They hold their value as well. So if you end up buying one and it doesn't quite work for you, maybe it's not the right size for you or it doesn't fit your horse, those do have a good resale value. This one's $575. That's a pretty good deal for a 16-inch seat. Not bad. Rockin' R brand, that's another one. This is a roping saddle, so it's going to have a much larger horn. You can see where it's big so you can tie your rope onto it. But that's a good price as well. What else do we got? I do not know what brand is this. A lot of times if people don't say what the brand is, I would contact them. It looks like I've contacted this person before and asked the brand. A lot of times it will be over here. So see how this piece is broke? I've actually done a fair amount of repairs on that. You could simply just put a hole in both sides and then put a zip tie in and it would work, especially for a work saddle. Work on a work saddle. But this one is one that I would check out and give that one a try. Dakota, I've heard that brand as well. Oh, this is one that I found earlier that it's a Circle Y saddle, so but it's an older one, which they have pretty good quality stuff. This one has a new sheepskin underneath, and it also comes with a headstall and a breastplate, or breast collar, which you don't really need those. Most people don't use those these days, but it's nice to have options, and you can always try it. Options are great. So this would be great for somebody starting out. It's a full set, comes with a show bridle and the saddle and all the things. And look, see, you got some new sheepskin underneath. And yes, it is an older model, but it looks to be in good shape and well taken care of and would totally work for somebody just starting out. These generally fit a lot of horses as well, which is nice. Another good option for when you're getting started is Textan brand. It's a pretty decent brand. Fits horses pretty good and fits people. It's not as comfy as some other brands, but it's a really good starting brand. Oh, they did another price reduction on this. Saddle cleaned. Oh, still available. So when somebody says we're getting out of horses, a lot of times they will have other horse stuff for sale. Apparently not the case this time, but that's one thing I always try and check out if they have that listed on there. Is other stuff. So let's see what comes up for a show saddle. See if there are any deals on specific show saddles. So there's $400 for Circle Y. I would definitely recommend this one. 15-inch, great saddle for starting. So 15-inch would be good for younger kids. That a 16-inch might be a little big on them. Pick up in Finley. So yeah, this would be definitely a good one. It's got a little bit deeper cantle or deeper seat, it looks like, so it'll hold your kiddos in pretty good, which is nice. Good deal on that one. I don't know, this brand doesn't look as nice quality as some of the other brands, so I would probably avoid that one. I'm not even sure what brand that is, but you want to look for some nicer leather, some quality that's going to last, that's going to fit your horse as well. This is a 14-inch, which is a bit harder to find, so for your real little kids, I don't know what brand this is though. Doesn't look great, but that would be a question that I would ask them, would be what brand is that saddle if I was looking for a show saddle. But there's a lot of options out here. Trying to see if I find any that looks like an absolute steal. This Circle Y looks like that comes with a bridle as well. Show headstall, maybe? Doesn't say, but I would ask that in the description. So a showman saddle. The older ones are pretty decent. The newer ones seem to feel like a bit more plasticky. This one has a smooth seat, which I don't really like that. It will be a lot easier for your kid to slip around in. An older Harris. That is $2,500. Western Showman, this one is not an older one. That being said, we've had a lot of kids come through our program that have used these saddles and they work out perfectly fine. They might not be as comfortable as others, but they will work great. This one is a 15-inch seat. So again, good for somebody starting out for $600. That's a good starter saddle. Here's another Circle Y that again is a good starter saddle for sure. The differences between some of the cheaper brands and some of the higher quality brands are definitely noticeable. But if you are starting out, it is not noticeable from across the ring. It is a saddle that will get the job done for sure. The judges are not going to care what type of saddle you have. They're not going to be walking up to look at the brand of your saddle by any means. As long as it fits you and as long as it fits your horse, that's all you need.